Wealth management, that sounds complicated, doesn't it? But our next guest says with the right team in place, you can build your net worth and protect your financial assets. Tony Torino is a senior planner at Barnum Financial Group, an office of MetLife. Welcome back, Tony.
Thanks for having me.
To have you. All right, first of all, let's tell everybody what exactly is wealth management.
Well, I think there's a lot of different definitions, Jocelyn, but what most people associate it with is they think wealth management, they think, okay, you have to have a lot of money. What I would tell you it is wealth management is a comprehensive strategy using integrated platform with customized solutions to hit a goal. And that's a fancy explanation for looking at cash flows, looking at retirement planning, looking at your investments and make sure they're invested to hit your retirement goals, making sure you have some kind of a tax strategy, an insurance strategy for protection, and an estate plan.
You said you don't need a whole lot of money for this?
No, it's just what you need is you want to have the need to have a plan. Okay. And having a plan would dictate having all those ducks in a row. And some clients may come to you and have some of that done already, but need it kind of tied together.
All right.
And some don't have at all.
Exactly, and a plan like this could work even in a tight economy like this.
Absolutely, now would be the best time because the conversations that you want to have, or at least that we have with our clients and that you should be having with your advisor is not so much if you're worried about the day-to-day, you're worried about the tactical moves, you're worried about how much money you make, that's okay, but when you have a plan or you're looking for wealth management, that financial plan is all about progression and it's all about hitting a goal. So the conversation should be not, well, the market's up or down 2 or 3 or 4 or 5% today. It should be at this date and time, you are this close to your goal or surplus.
And it takes a team. So let's take a look at all the members who make up this team.
Well, our team would consist of myself, and I am a senior financial planner and a CFP. My partner is also a CFP. Then we have another financial planner. Our other partner is a CPA, so he has a separate tax practice as well, so he helps us on our tax advising. We have outside estate attorneys and business attorneys that we refer business back and forth to help us that way. We also have outside mortgage associates that help us with debt restructuring. MetLife also has a bank, so we're able to look at them. We also have an investment specialist that runs our investment committee that helps make all our decisions in terms of investments for our clients. So you can see it's a wide range of.
And you really need everybody to take part.
Well, you really do, because the idea is that you have one quarterback, one leader, and that's where I fit in for a client's role. We manage a relationship, we manage the whole plan. So my job is to go to my investment specialist, Joe Green, and say, Joe, we have a client, Jocelyn's our client, and this is her particular situation, and given the financial plan, we need to construct a portfolio that has a moderate risk tolerance, that has a 10-year time horizon, and fits these other parameters. I need you to design that, bring it back to me, so I can show it how it fits in her plan.
All right, and then after that, how are the other members? What kind of role do they play after that type of discussion?
Well, it's a continued role because they're managing each piece of that plan, and then what happens is you have, your, like I said, your quarterback who runs the offense and continually make sure that you're on your goal. So what happens is when there's a change to be made, or we believe there's a change, our investment specialist may come and say, hey, Tony, with everything that's happened in the economy, our clients that are in this type of strategy, these are the changes we're making. Or I might go to him and say, listen, there was a major change in Jocelyn's life. We need to make a change, and this is what it needs to be. Come back to me with what you want to happen.
The whole goal here is to make a touchdown, right?
Correct. It actually is. It's really the goal is to have to work in synchrony. You want to be, and what clients have to realize is, and those viewers that are watching is, you know, I used to do this all myself 9, 10, 11, 12 years ago when I started. Today you realize you hire experts that are specialized in one area, and you use that intellectual capital and that property to your benefit.
What do all the do-it-yourselfers, what are they really missing? I know a lot of people think they can do it on their own. They have the time to do it.
Here's what you're missing. Generally, most people make the most money doing their job, not trying to manage their finances. That's one. Secondly, the example that I'll give you is this, is most people should go to the doctor once a year. You go to the doctor once a year, you get your physical. If there's a problem, you look, you get checked out, you take medication, here you go.
Exactly.
If you don't go to the doctor, then all of a sudden what happens is one day there's an emergency and you end up in the hospital in the emergency room, and the cost to fix that problem is substantially more than had you just done what you're supposed to in terms of maintenance and monitoring your body. And that's a very simple analogy, that having a team constantly looking at your situation is going to it should produce far better results than someone looking at it when they have time.
So sort of like a preventative measure?
I think a preventative measure, but also an opportunistic measure, because there's opportunities out there that you want to take advantage of. For example, I was on the show, I think it was about 12 months ago or 18 months ago, we talked about Roth conversion.
Yes.
That could have been a potential opportunity for someone, but had you not understood the semantics of exactly how that works, that could have cost someone a lot of money. Rather than be an opportunity, it could have been a detriment. So having the ability to make those suggestions and constantly monitor what's going on. We had mentioned before, you said the debt ceiling. What does that really mean? And being able to sit down with a client and say, listen, you don't have to panic, and here's why. Or you should make these changes to prevent this. That's the benefit of having a team.
And then really quickly, what are some of the strengths of MetLife?
Well, you know, MetLife as a whole, you know, we have a footprint now in America, but also globally. Life insurance, annuities, brokerage, we offer all the products. It's a full-service company. So, and it's been around over 100 years. So.
You see her everywhere.
Yeah, you definitely do, and it's a great company to work for, and I really, you know, I've been there almost 10 years, so they do a great job.
All right, if you want to get in touch with Tony Torino, all you have to do is contact him at 203-513-6015 or email at Torino@MetLife. Torino @MetLife.com. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And coming up, it's a fresh and easy starter for any summertime meal. Chef Mary Kravik shares her recipe for goat cheese phyllo tartlets.